Good evening from Oakland, California. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, you think of this building, Oracle Arena. Vince Carter won the dunk contest here. The Warriors have won championships in this building. You love this. It brings out the best.
It's called the Oracle Experience. In 2016, the Golden State Warriors broke the single-season game record for victories with 73 beating the 96 Bulls. They still have the same cast in play.
Now that's strength in numbers. 10 men on the floor. Let's do this. The opening tip controlled by the Warriors, and we're underway in the final year at the Oracle. Curry to Thompson. To Curry. For three. And Steph Curry dials in from three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Paul with it up top. Down three. Here comes the screen. Paul matched up with the two-time MVP. Shot clock winding down. Chance for Paul knocks it down off the step back.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Curry. Curling inside. Steph Curry. 2 for 2. That's what you want. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Another follow, still no good. Houston takes over. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul to P.J. Tucker. Has a look.
To number 0, DeMarcus Cousins.
P.J. Tucker at the line for 2 shots. A career 74% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw.
I see you working out, huh?
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Durant across the timeline. Leads 1. To Thompson. Curry to Durant. To Curry. Fires the 3, and Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Steph Curry. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Gordon sizing up Cousins. To P.J. Tucker. The drive right to the basket. Draymond Green with the block. Capella.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Curry with the basketball. 10-6 our score. That's no good. Tucker to Paul. To Capella. It was right there. It's Curry controlling the offense. To Durant. Green to Durant. Steph Curry. He's now 5 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Now the Rockets will use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
Section 141 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Rivers, defended by Steph Curry. Jordan Bell with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Steph Curry matched up with Nene. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Rivers with the basketball. Now down 6. Tucker against the KG veteran Iguodala. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Warriors with the lead. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Green to Curry. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Lets it fly from long range. Offensive board. Shot from the lane won't go. Iman Shumpert takes aim at Steph Curry. To P.J. Tucker. Going to launch beyond the arc. Defense was ready. Tough shot for Austin Rivers. Curry into the front court. 14-10 the score. Iguodala here against Green. To Thompson. Curry had made his first couple, but he misses there. Rivers to bring it into the front court. Down 4. To P.J. Tucker. Rivers here against Steph. 5 seconds to shoot. Fires the three. Not that time. It's Steph at the controls. To Thompson. And Draymond Green throws it down. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Golden State
Paul,
Warriors.
defended by Steph Curry.
Kevin Durant.
Screen, screen.
4-3. Off the iron. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Unable to connect on the free throw. Paul across the timeline. Margins 8. To Rivers. To Paul. Ooh, Chris Paul. That's 3 now on 4 shots. There's a sixth sense there that you just can't teach.
If you're a player on the same team with CP3, you should be taking that point guard out to dinner every single night. There's something to be said about a guard that makes the game way easier for you to be even more of an efficient offensive player.
Paul to Rivers. Paul. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Off the mark. Well contested.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Paul driving, but he can't connect.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Rivers into the front court. Under a minute to go before halftime. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. So the Rockets hold on to the basketball. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Eric Gordon.
Paul takes aim at Steph Curry. Working hard on the glass. Oh, and a putback.
Yo, I'm telling you, that's a highlight waiting to happen.
Curry to bring it up. Lead stands at 7. To Green. Cousins. Steph Curry against Chris Paul. To Green from long range. And Draymond Green knocks down a wide open look.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Warriors certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors. The Rockets have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Missed threes. Player of the half.
Steph Curry was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul. To Fareed. Tucker. Short jumper off the mark. Here's Curry with it up top. Lead is 12. To Green. Durant. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Paul, defended by Steph Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
It's Golden State basketball. Durant to Curry. Knocks it down off the step back.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Gordon, defended by Draymond Green. To Paul. And the rebound taken by Golden State. Thompson to bring it into the front court. The lead is 15. Can't miss those. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot two.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
DeMarcus Cousins, couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Paul into the front court. His guys down big. Tucker to Fareed. Draymond Green tips it. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Time for some new personnel into the game. To Rivers. And he'll go to the foul line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Eric Gordon has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Two for 2 on that trip. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys up by 15. Steph Curry picked up by Rivers. To Durant. Oh, emphatic slam. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Houston with the basketball. Austin Rivers. Gordon against the former Cougar. Nothing going here on that drive. Blocked away!
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Stepping in for Houston, number 42, Nene.
Clint Capella. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Iguodala to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. To Sean Livingston. From the outside, no good. 3 titles in 40 years. New arena next year, Jay, in San Francisco. Crazy to think that any of these Warriors would want to go anywhere else.
It's the way they've been leveraging their brand off the court in Silicon Valley. You see guys like Kevin Durant, who have 35 Media, his only media production company, also making a ton of investments. You see Stephen Curry and Andre Iguodala investing in E-Game Sports. They're able to leverage the business outside the business of sport, which is why I think they'll stay around in the Silicon Valley for a very long time.
Steph Curry guarded by Nene. To Durant. Curry. Durant. That one off the mark. It's no good. Gordon with it. Trailing by 15. It goes down.
Eric Gordon finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting after winning the previous year. But what's even more astonishing is watching his development at his time in Houston. In New Orleans, often it looked like he was lost. But there's no doubt about it. In H-Town last year, he found his second life.
Curry Shot off the mark. Good defense.
His scoring is definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Rivers, defended by Steph Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Here's a chance from long range. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Gordon with it. Down by 15. Austin Rivers. Livingston to bring it up. He'll run the offense. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Durant matched up with Nene. 3 quarters down. The Warriors with a commanding lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. And Jay, no surprise, the defending champs in complete control.
Ed, we call that first-class problems. Just too many weapons, and the rich keep getting richer. When you have 5 All-Stars on one team and then an NBA Finals MVP as well, that's a good problem to have.
Livingston to Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. Now Paul with the basketball. Down a bundle. Shot from the lane won't go.
Jordan!
Knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Iguodala to bring it up. His guys holding the big lead. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Gordon here against Steph. Capella down low, flushes it home.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Down low Bell. Can't connect. To Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Curry has it. To Sean Livingston. Takes stock of the floor. Kenneth Fareed snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Sean Livingston at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Rockets have the ball. Fareed. To Paul. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Paul takes aim at Livingston. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Livingston to Durant. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Chris Paul trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 86% from the line. Free throw good for the three-point play. It's back to a 14-point game. Iguodala defended by Rivers to Durant. Good. Off a spin.
If that missed, oh, he would have found himself on the bench.
Kevin Durant with the rock. Bell to Durant. Not that time. Kenneth Faried sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Eric Gordon, a couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Kevin Durant has it. Surveys the floor. Durant to Thompson. Durant matched up with Paul. Trying to cash in. Durant shot, no good. From the painted area, won't go down. To Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Curry with the basketball. The advantage is 13 points. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Paul sizing up Cousins. Here comes the screen. Paul. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
That is great vision to set it up. Slam dunk Sean Livingston.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Paul on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Steph Curry takes on Eric Gordon. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everyone.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors won this matchup with a significant margin. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Rockets lost this game long before the final buzzer. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not gonna be fun. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Houston Rockets.
Game track. Steals. Player of the game.
Steph Curry could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.